People, what's going on? It's your boy Bobby from Mentourme.com. Let me put my phone away, my second phone away. Give me a second. All right, now I'm in Parkland, Florida. You know, today my goal was simple. My goal is just to drive around, look for homes for sell-by owners, and of course, wealthy neighborhood, which is of course Parkland, Florida, where you see homes for $3,000-$4,000. I mean, 3,000-4,000 square foot homes for, you know, anywhere from, you know, 500,000 all the way up to, you know, 1.5, whatever the case may be, sometimes even higher. Today, I told you guys at 4 o'clock I would be talking about the importance of understanding your passion sometimes won't make you money. And a lot of us as human beings don't realize there's a big misperception in life when it pertains to reality and your passion. While growing up, you're going to have a lot of people tell you that it's important to follow your passion. So what's going on? Today, I'm talking about the importance of understanding sometimes your passion ain't going to make you no money. While growing up, you got the world that tells you this fib. To me, honest truth, it's kind of a lie. They tell you that, you know, you should follow your passion. Wherever your heart is at, that's where you should follow to eventually make some money. But here's what we don't realize. Not everybody was fed on a silver spoon. Not every family left us generational wealth. Not every family have the best life insurance to have left us something behind. So a lot of you go into this mindset, start following your passion and not realizing your passion is not making you money. So eventually what happens is you go to school, go get a degree, go in debt, go get a second degree, go in more debt, go get a third degree. Now you're piled up with almost $80,000 worth of debt for a degree that you're following because of your passion, but you never really looked at the degree as, hold on, is this the lifestyle that I really want to live? The problem with us in life, we hear a lot of people tell us things, but the people we're validating our information from, we shouldn't be listening to them. A lot of people right now are struggling because they're following their passion, and their passion ain't making them no money. Your passion is what's keeping you broke. I had to learn, I'm gonna be real. I had to get in where I fit in. In other words, I had to get in where it makes sense for me financially so I could be financially free at the moment. Then I eventually formed Mentourme 3-4 years ago, where it's starting to build. Now that's my passion. But I had to make sure I got bills due in 30 days. I can't be following a passion that don't have any money in it, especially when I'm 21 years old or 18 years old or 25 years old. A lot of us got this mindset. And I realized that the school systems, they program us, TV programs us, oh, just follow your passion. A lot of that is bullshit, because here's the problem. You can't follow your passion until you get to a point of life where you're fully successful. Then you could come into that mindset and say, you know what, let me start to follow what some of my hobbies, what some of my passions are. A lot of you just going into this mindset from high school, going into college, I want to just follow what I really love to do. But is what you love to do going to give you the lifestyle that you want 10 to 15 years from now? If it's not, you got to really reconsider what are you really following. Because I see so much people when I sit down with them, they're in this mindset, this fairy tale world of, this is my passion. My passion is to be a non-profit. You haven't even made profit yet. You should be a for-profit before you become a non-profit. I'd be lost on that mindset too. But it goes back into that mindset where we as people we're so uneducated on life as a whole in reality, because people are just giving us education based on bullshit. At the end of the day, I learned, like, I always wanted to be a mentor. I always wanted to educate people. But I know 10, 12, 14 years ago, 16 years ago, I had to get this money. And I had to do whatever it takes to get this money. When I eventually got this money, now 3 years, 4 years ago, I started Mentourme, where now I'm able to give you guys education, because now I'm able to follow my passion, because I have the time and the available funds to do that. But a lot of you are in this mindset, you have no savings, your degree is putting you in a whole bunch of debt, you're financially hustling backwards, and now you're going into this mindset, I want to follow my passion. And you've been in that same mindset, even though it has gotten you nowhere. People in this world, you got to really understand what the world is doing. A lot of this world is a lie. I'm going to tell you something. There is so much people in this world that's bullshitting themselves, that's in so much school debt, that have degrees that's never going to pay them what they're worth. A lot of you really need to look at life and ask yourself a question. Following your passion, where have it really gotten you? For some of you, maybe a small percentage, it have gotten you by theory where you want to be. But for a lot of you, following your passion haven't got you anywhere. Following your passion have got you in a whole bunch of school debt. Following your passion have put you in a position where you're financially broke. Following your passion still have you in a position not making six figures. Some of you haven't touched $500,000 because you're still following your passion. And this video is not to tell people what to do. But people, you got to understand there's a reality and there's following your passion. You got to understand that there's a big difference. This world is lying to us in so much different aspects. You're growing up, your teachers, your professors are telling you, follow your passion. So why you became a professor? Why you became a professor if you wanted to follow your passion, knowing that you're teaching accounting? Why didn't you just stay in accounting? Because they had to realize that's not where the money is. They want to come in where the money is easier for them, but they're in school in these universities calling themselves professors, educating you on a whole bunch of nonsense. A lot of us, it's sad, we're struggling from the mind. We're struggling from the mind. And I always speak my voice, and I'm so glad to see so many people DMing me, so many people following, so many people liking and just subscribing to my YouTube and learning. Because again, a lot of these topics I'm talking about, I'm going to be going live starting like the end of next month on my YouTube. Because it's time for people to feel my energy and really hear the truth of life when it comes to financial education. If your parents left you generational wealth, left you $1 million behind, you could go to college and follow your passion. You could follow the dream, the American dream. But for some of us coming from the ground up that have nobody behind us, you can't be following that bullshit. You follow your passion after you made it. Now, I want to tell you guys this. Because I'm putting myself in a position to finally make it, my children are probably going to be able to follow their passion. But I'm not going to be able to do that right now because where I'm at in life, I have to get this money. I have to be the best me. I have to make sure I'm financially free. And a lot of you need to really understand that. Some of you got these kids in school following their passion and you've been struggling and you've been financially broke all your life. Your kids need to start to figure out where's the money and how to get to the money. Some of you right now don't realize why you're still struggling because here's the thing. You're still not realizing you need to get to the money. In life, sometimes you're not gonna like what you're doing to make money. It's okay. Sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable. That's life. But one thing I'm not gonna do is struggle while there's a world of abundance where people are making millions of dollars every single day following my passion. I'm able to focus on my passion now because why? I'm more stable. And for a lot of you that keep going into this mindset, I want to form a non-profit. Your pocket's got to be for profit before you form a non-profit. Many people are financially struggling, don't even have $1,000 saved in their bank account. And when they sit down with me, the first thing they say to themselves is, I want to be a non-profit. Your pocket's got to be for profit before you be a non-profit. A lot of people that have non-profits, they already made it. They're multi-millionaires, multi-billionaires. Then they go into the mindset of saying, you know what, let me give back. A lot of you, I say this a lot, you're hustling backwards. You're in a lot of school debt. Your degree is not making you any money. Sometimes some of you have 3, 4 degrees. And you're asking yourself, why are you financially struggling? Because you still believe in the system. You still believe in the system that brainwashed you to get you where you're at. Now the question is, how do you get out? That's the mindset. How do you get out of a system that brainwashed you to make you believe that the life you're living makes sense? Because a lot of you following your passion have zero savings, credit score not good, don't own anything, but you're following your passion. Schools programming, TV programming, just follow your dreams. That's some American bullshit. At the end of the day, you got to follow where the money at. Once you follow where the money at, you've been successful at that. Now you got liquidity, you got some assets, you got some passive income. Now you could, of course, focus on your passion. I'm 32 years old. I'm glad I was able to understand this early. I was able to understand growing up in a Haitian household, not having nothing, coming from poverty, that I had to become something. Following my passion, that bullshit there wasn't even in my tunnel vision. All I knew is I have bills due in the next 30 days. I was paying bills at 14 years of age. I had to work 3 jobs till I was like 19 because my mother was struggling being a single parent. A lot of you, if you can relate, you gotta understand where I'm coming from. So all that following your passion bullshit, people, I'm telling you, I hope you're not teaching your kids this. I hope you're not teaching your kids this. If you're not financially free, you're not financially stable, I hope you're not teaching your kids that going to school, getting a degree is going to make you financially free and just follow your passion. That's not how life works. What you need to understand is get these degrees. Understand it's a tool that gets you in front of successful people sometimes. And understand what you do with that degree is what's going to make you money. Or degrees, plural. But a lot of you are in this mindset. You're in a whole bunch of school debt, mortgage debt, relationship debt, financial debt. Some have not even $1,000 saved at 30, 35 years old. You don't have savings, but you got 3 degrees though. That's crazy, isn't it? You're programmed to the life cycle that the world wants you to believe. A lot of you don't realize that. You're following your passion. How do you wake up in the morning telling yourself, I want to open up a non-profit, knowing your pockets don't even have for profit yet? I sit down with so many people that have this misperception of life. I want to start a non-profit. You don't even have savings. You own nothing. What are you talking about? You got to have some money saved. You got to have your life in order before you become a non-profit, as they call it, philanthropists and all these fancy vocabulary words. That's really confusing us in this world. That's making us believe that the world is all about following your passion. I meet a lot of people that follow their passion, and I realize something. All the ones that follow their passion, 90% is struggling. 90% own nothing. 90% don't understand in this world how to truly make money because all they're doing is following their passion, letting the system educate them. To me, I've learned in this world, there's the real life. Every day, what you're living is the real world. Every single day of your life. You're waking up in the morning, going to work. You're paying bills at the end of the month. You're living real life. You got to realize time is something you're not going to get back. What you do with your real life makes a difference. Stop wasting it, believing that a passion is the first step to life. It's not. You got to learn how to be the best you. You got to learn how to be where the money is. You got to follow the money and get inside and get some of that money. Once you have gotten some of that money, you need to buy some assets. Eventually buy some assets that can build you passive income. You should also have long-term investments, which is stocks. I like crypto. Crypto is very volatile, but I like crypto. Entrepreneurship, I'm a big fan of. You get to get paid or compensated what you're worth. There's nothing better than that. But a lot of you really need to look at your life. And I get it. I sit down with so much people. I get people that DM me all the time. They got degrees. That's amazing. That's impressive. I love it. You finished something you started. That's all a degree is. You finished something you started. But if you tell me you have 2 or 3 degrees and you're still financially broke, you're still in a whole bunch of school debt, you still having a hard time trying to put a down deposit on a residential home, and you're going to sit here and tell me that that's the passion? You decided to go get a degree that's never going to make you financially free? I knew my parents didn't have nothing. I knew I was broke. I knew I was catching the bus to work. So I had to do what made sense to me. And what made sense to me was this. Let me go get a finance degree. Let me go get an economics degree because the world works off economics. And let me go get an accounting degree. With accounting, understanding the books of business. With financing, understanding business. With economics, that's how the world works, off of economics. How could I lose? There's always a $80,000 job sitting somewhere for me. But I've learned that in life, I'm not interested in that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even interested in 80,000. But what I am interested in is being successful. And I'm teaching you guys this so you guys understand the truth of life, how you can be successful. You got to stop letting the world teach you or tell you who you're going to be and how much you're going to be worth. Following your passion will never get you to where you want to get to until you make it. Follow the money, make the money. Sometimes you may not like what you're doing to make the money, but make the money, save the money, invest the money, then go ahead and start following your passion. And as you can see at 32, welcome to Mentourme.com. I'm following my passion now. Because I have a little bit of time, I have a little bit of liquidity to be able to put in money into Mentor Me, even though it doesn't make me the amount of money I would love for it to make me. But it's okay, because this is my passion. I love doing this. I love educating people. I love having you guys learn the truth of life. But that follow my passion bullshit, I'm telling you people, be careful. And the same people that's saying that to you, pay attention to their credentials. Where are they in life? Are they debt free? I learned in life one of the biggest things is we're not paying attention to the people that we should be paying attention to. We're not learning from people who we should be learning from. And that's what's having us financially struggle. I'm going to let you guys enjoy your weekend. This is your boy Bobby from Mentourme.com. Today's topic was, why is financial freedom from following your passion keeping you broke? I explained why. Your passion is only for people who was left with wealth generation. If you were not one of those individuals, you should be following the money. After following the money, you saved, you have invested. Then you can start to follow your passion. This is your boy Bobby from Mentourme.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mentor Me. Get on my podcast, Mentor Me. Appreciate everybody that watch my stories, everybody that's on my lives, everybody that supports everything that I do, that DMs me all day, people that's booking me one-on-one from across the country, across the states. This is your boy Bobby from Mentourme.com. Man, God bless.